Good afternoon, everybody. SoCalsabre here, Bill Thornton. And today I'm bringing you another Dynasty League game from my 1957 season. And it's the first round of interleague for my season. And it features what in real life turned out to be the World Series matchups, the Yankees and Milwaukee. So we are going into the bottom of the fifth here with Milwaukee up 2-0. Hank Aaron hit a mammoth 2-run homer in the third inning, 480 feet with the wind blowing out. A monster shot. Okay, so we're going into the bottom of the fifth. On the mound for the Yankees is Bobby Shantz. He's a lefty. He was 11-5 during the regular season with an ERA at 2.45. He also had 5 saves in his relief appearances. For Milwaukee, they have Gene Conley. He was 9-9 in the regular season. He had 1 save and he had an ERA of 3.16. Conley's endurance is a 25 and chances is a 30. So we've got a ways to go. Coming up and more towards Conley's than chances. Okay, so here we're going to go. I brought another thing over. I'm on another configuration today, so bear with me. I'm trying to find the best ones for each of the games. All right, here we go with Bill Bruton coming up in the bottom of the fifth. 258 versus the lefty. Struck him out. Frank Torrey. Frank's been on a hot streak. He's got 2 hits again this game. 982 versus the righty. That'll be a ground out the third. 5-3. McDougal scooped it up and nailed him. And here's Aaron. The difference in the game at this point. 308 versus the lefty. And there's a base hit to right field. Hank with the second hit. Here's Eddie Matthews. Been showing his power so far this season. 451 versus the lefty. Struck him out. That's 3. Top of the sixth. Tony Kubek leading off for the Yankees. 850 versus the righty. That's a double into the gap in left center. It's Tony's second hit of the game. Hank Bauer. Yankees trying to get back into this game. .096, and that's going to be an error check, and we're going to be checking the error on the third baseman. That's Eddie Matthews. He's an 80. Let's get over here to the error thing. 40. Okay, third baseman. 80. 40. A foul pop out is dropped for an error, but the return to normal sequence for the batter. So Hank lucks out on that one. Milwaukee gets charged with an error. 183 for Hank right here, and that's a long fly out the left. And we don't think we're going to send that runner because he's already in scoring position. Mickey. 491. That's normally not too good, but this time it's a base hit against the righty. It's a base hit to left. Do we send Kubek home? Left fielder's arm. That's Andy Pafko. He's got nothing. Let's see what Kubek's speed is. Base pass. He's a 7. So we're going to send Kubek. Get the runner advance chart here. 740. And he's safe standing, other runners hold. So Kubek scores. On a base hit by Mantle. Okay, one on. One on, one out for Yogi. 848. It's a ground out, a soft ground out to first. We're going to the soft ground outs, and he's out, and the runner advances to second. And Bill Scourin. 447. There's a ground out to third, and that's 3. But the Yankees did get one. And we're going into the bottom of the 7th with Andy Pafko leading off. 154 against the lefty down here, and that's a base hit to left. Johnny Logan. 242 versus the lefty. He walked him. First and second. Del Crandall. 101. And it's foul. Foul territory in the stadium's normal. So we're going to see what happens with that foul ball. 18, normal, fouled into the stands. Still hitting. Crandall stays alive. And we got 165 versus the lefty. And that's a long fly out, or long fly out to the left. That brings up the pitcher. They're debating on whether they should pinch hit for him. It's the 6th. He's getting close to his tired rating. So they're going to pinch hit for him. And we're going to take a timeout. A pause for the cause here. Okay, coming to the plate, the pinch hit is Joe Adcock. Joe had a .287 batting average during the regular season with 12 dingers. They're hoping he can get some of this, get some more runs in here. Oh, 121. And that's a triple into the gap, folks, and both runs will score. Clutch pitch hit. Okay, that leaves us with a runner on third with one out now. On top of the order, Red Shane East. 059. Error check. Checking the catcher. Yogi. He's got an 85 error rating. Go over here to the error chart. 70 on him. '85, 70, and it's a foul out to the catcher. And Bill Bruton. Going to be another error check. This time on the second baseman, Bobby Richardson. He's a 60. '19. Ground ball is bobbled. One base error. Richardson. Normally short-handed guy. And the run is going to score. Okay. Frank Torrey. Milwaukee pouring it on here this inning. And we got a 8-16 versus the righty. There's a base hit to center. This Frank Torrey dude. And Hank Aaron. 865. And that's a fly out to left. Chances just past this up where he could be eligible to be tired, but they bring in 3 more runs, 2 of them on, or 1 of them unearned. So going into the top of the 7th, we have a 5-1 game in favor of Milwaukee. In Milwaukee, fans are excited. Gil McDougall leading off for the Yankees. 49, we're sure getting our check of error checks here. Checking the first baseman. That's Frank Torrey. He's got a good, oh, he's got an 85. 8509. The bouncer is booted by the first baseman, a 1-base error. So maybe they're getting back. What's happening? The grounds must be pretty bad. We had 2 errors in the recently. E3. That brings up Harry Simpson. Dave Jolly's a righty pitching. He's got an endurance of 15. 676 versus the lefty. And that's a fly out to left. Wait a minute, 676. 1 more line down. He hit him. The Yankees trying to do the stuff the hard way. Okay, we're going to take a timeout. This is going to be a pinch hitter coming in for Bobby Chance. Okay, coming to the plate, the pinch hit is the left-handed hitting Enos Slaughter. With runners on first and second and nobody out. Says, can I do what Adcock just did for Milwaukee? I don't think so. 528 versus the lefty. And we got an umpire call here. This is a large zone if it comes into play. 31, 31, 31. If the catcher has a pass ball rating or F and runners are on, it's a pass ball. His pass ball rating for Crandall is not enough, it's an A. If not, refer to the weather results before. Temperatures in the 30s here. Temperature in the 30s, a weak grounder to the pitcher. Soft ground out. Okay, we'll take the soft ground out and with runners on first and second. Okay, the runners go to second and third on the soft ground out. So he's got them both in the got them both in the scoring position for Bobby Richardson. .380. And it's a ground out to short. This could be trouble. We've got runners on second and third. Okay, so they're going to sacrifice the run. Runner goes to second. Oh, jeepers creepers. Okay, 2 down, 1 run in, a runner on third, another unearned run. for Tony Kubek. .741 versus the lefty. Struck him out. They managed to get one of them back. Okay, score is 5-2. Going to the bottom of the second. Or bottom of the seventh. I'm thinking second. Eddie Matthews coming to the plate. .577 versus the lefty. Okay, we got the infield range. He's left pull. 27. So smash up the middle. Second baseman trying for it. Richardson's a B plus. 90. And it's off his glove, and he's credited with a infield single. Andy Pafko. Andy's 1 for 3 and scored a run this game. .976. Okay, we got a ground out to third with the runner on first. Okay, the runner's forced at second. Fielder's choice. Paff goes on with the fielder's choice. Johnny Logan. 385. And it's a hard ground out to short, and that'll be a double play. 6-4-3 DP. Okay, top of the eighth. Hank Bauer coming to the plate for the Yankees. 879. And there's a ground out to third. Mickey, 1 for 2 plus a walk. And he's got an RBI. 288. He walked him. Yogi. Well, 38, that's going to be some sort of an out. It's a pop out to first. 2 down. And Bill Scourin. 252. Struck him out. Okay, bottom of the eighth. Tommy Byrne, I forgot to tell you, he's on the mound for the Yankees. He was 4-6 in the regular season with 2 saves and an ERA of 4.34. He's a long endurance, so he can face 15 batters. And that's going to bring up Del Crandall. 141 versus the righty. There's a base hit to left. Okay, Dave Jolly, they're going to keep him in the game. They're going to ask him to bunt. His bunt rating is a D. So we bring up the bunt chart. On natural grass, we throw 3. It's fielded by the third baseman, and it's a 38. What did I say his bunt rating was? A B, I think. D. D. 38. Struck him out. Let's see here. The pitcher's per strikeout rating is per 9. So it's 8.5. It's greater than 5. 0 to 89, struck him out. Missed the bunt completely. Okay, that was the pitcher, not Randall. Shane Deist, batting left-handed this time. No, he's batting right-handed. Byrne's a lefty. 9-15 versus the right-hander. And he walked him. So they got runners in first and second with one out for Bill Bruton. .488 versus the lefty. It's a fly out to center. 2 down. Here's Frank Torrey. Nobody can hardly get him out consistently. 700 versus the righty. And there's a ground out to short. Okay, top of the ninth, 5-2. Yankees will get Gil McDougall to lead it off here versus Dave Jolly. There's a 54. We're going to be in an error checking the error on. Oh, it's not an error check. It's a ground out to the pitcher. Harry Simpson. 729 versus the lefty. It's a deep drive. Okay, he's a left spray. So the first thing we're going to do, bring this chart out here, and we're going to see where he hit it. Sure, Bill, roll them all over the place. 37. Left spray, 37. He hit it to right center. Okay, so now we're going to go and see how far he hit it. So we need to check his power versus a righty. His power versus a righty is a B. .94, that's a pretty good one. 94, 425 feet to right center. The carry is even because it's a -10, but the wind's blowing it out +10, so it's 400. What did I say that was? 94. 425 feet to right center. Some of these stadiums are pretty big. Milwaukee, right center. That baby is gone. So Harry Simpson gets a home run to get him one step closer. And there's going to be a pinch hitter for Jolly. I won't take the pause because it's not going to take too long to pick one. Elston Howard will be coming in to hit. All right, we got one out, one run in on Simpson's big blast. And here's Elston Howard. 705 versus the righty. It's another deep drive. They're seeing this ball pretty good right now. Get that chart back out there. Howard is he's a right spray hitter. 15, right spray, 15. He's going into hit at the left field. Let's check his power versus a righty. He's a B. 47. 345 feet to right field. I think that's what I said. That's what I got to go with. I can't remember. Right field, 345 feet. That's on the warning track for a long fly out. Okay, and that brings up Bobby Richardson with 2 outs. 9-10. He walked him. They're still alive. Brings the tying run coming to the plate. Tony Kubek. .229 right here, and that's a long fly out to center, and that is the ball game. The final score: Milwaukee 5, the Yankees 3. Bobby Shantz gets credited with the loss, and Gene Conley with the win. If you like that, go on there and hit that like button. You know, I'm going to be only doing about 4 or 5 more games of Dynasty League before its turn on the rotation is over, so please be on the lookout for them. This was a good one. So hit that like button and subscribe. Push it out there. This is SoCalSabre saying take care of yourselves, be kind to each other, and stay safe.